Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Wow, it is already that time of the year. College basketball begins today, folks. Today's Tuesday, November 9th, 2021. Incredible. First off, I just want to say, if you've tuned into this stuff from the past with the bracketologies and whatnot, I appreciate it. Let's continue to do some more of this content, shall we? I hope you're excited for college basketball just as much as I am. Going to be watching some of the games tonight. Got some good games coming up this week. How I will be doing these predictions is that it'll be basically weekly. So for this, it'll be from November 9th through the 13th. And then basically I'll record the next set of predictions on the night of the 13th for the games from November 14th to the 20th and so on and so forth. So basically from Sunday to Saturday overall. Without further ado, let's get to some of the games. I'm going to predict some of the bigger games with the bigger team, the games with the bigger teams, even the smaller schools who are doing really well as well. Of course, can't do every game. It's going to take too long, but let's go. All right, first game we have here to predict. We have Ohio versus Belmont, which starts at 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight. Ohio, of course, upset Virginia in a tournament earlier this year. No more Preston Smith, but they do have a decent supporting cast. Belmont, like I talked about in the preseason bracketology video, Belmont's one of the more dangerous teams in my opinion overall. I forgot to mention they moved from the Ohio Valley Conference to the Missouri Valley Conference. So they took a step up in competition overall with the conference. I think Belmont's got a nice schedule ahead. We're going to really find out what they're about this year with their entire starting five returning pretty much. Belmont can play fast. They can steal the ball. They got multiple guys who have quick hands. You got the center who can really make a difference. I think the last time I checked, Belmont was a 3.5 point favorite. I'm not going to quite really focus too much on these spreads because the games I'm predicting down the line they don't have really a spread yet overall. So yeah, last time I checked though. Belmont was favored 3.5. Let's see what we got. Yeah, 3.5 still the spread. And you know what? I'm going to take Belmont in this. I like their team. Ohio could do some things this year. I feel like they could do decently in the MAC, especially in the MAC tournament. We'll see, but you never know. I feel like Buffalo might be the standout team, but I feel like Ball State could also be sneaky, my college alum. So there's that. Next game, huge game here. This is one of the two Champions Classics games. I meant to type that into this slide. I'm going to do that the next time overall, kind of talk about which games are these overall. Like some of these have a title associated with them. So again, Champions Classic between unranked Michigan State and number 3 Kansas. Kansas is now a 4-point favorite in this game. The BP index has a matchup predictor. Kansas winning probably 64.5%. Now, Michigan State's kind of got a new set of faces. They still got Joey Hauser and whatnot, but they don't have Rocket Watts, no Jeremy Langford. Kind of tough. But you got Bingham Jr., Sissuk. Don't quite know. I kind of looked it up only once, but Tom Izzo will make it happen. He's going to make things happen as it goes, of course, over the season. We'll see. Michigan State could be interesting this year. Of course, Kansas now is Remy Martin. Hopefully they'll have a better field goal percentage because they had one of the worst ones last year overall. And Remy Martin could be really, really good. I like Kansas better in this one. I'm actually going to take them in a close one. I think Michigan State could play them tough, but I think Kansas will pull away in the end overall. So that'll be a good one. I'll be watching this game along with the next one. Duke hosting Kentucky. Basically, of course, this is a neutral site. These two games are being played at Madison Square Garden. This is also the other Champions Classic game. I'm trying to find the spread on here. Last time I checked, Duke was only a 1-point favorite, and I'm not shocked by that. The tip-off here is 9:30. Duke is now a 3-point favorite. Okay. Okay, so Duke, of course, both these teams coming off of bad seasons. Number 9 Duke versus number 10 Kentucky. Duke's got a young team, but they got some good talent. Paolo Banchero, among the best, of course, freshmen in the country this year, or should be. He can definitely make a difference. And then Kentucky, Transfers, new faces. You got Ty Washington. You have Oscar Tshiebwe. You've got a mixed bag of talent on your team with Kentucky. Two very experienced head coaches. Of course, this is Mike Krzyzewski's last go as a head coach. But for some reason, I'm leaning towards Kentucky. I was going to take Duke, but I'm taking Kentucky. This is literally a flip of the coin. I mean, this could come down to the wire. Again, I was going to originally take Duke. Next up, here's an interesting game for you guys. Colorado State versus Oral Roberts. Why am I doing this one? Well, I'll explain. Pretty simple. Colorado State right now is a 12-point favorite. Colorado State, of course, is David Roddy. I think Colorado State might be the favorite to win the Mountain West this year. If not, they're right there in the top 3 teams that could win the Mountain West. Colorado State, David Roddy can really be a fast player, mixing things up. Defensively, they're pretty good too. Oral Roberts, they're getting back Max Abmas from last year. Of course, Oral Roberts had that amazing run. Tough game here. I was going to pick Oral Roberts. I guess I'll lean towards Colorado State, but Oral Roberts could win this game as well. Should be exciting. Very exciting game. All right, there's no real big games on November 10th and 11th, so we're going to skip to November 12th here. Ooh, excuse me. Let's go to West Virginia, where the West Virginia Mountaineers are going to host the Pittsburgh Panthers. Tip-off's 8:30 Eastern Time. I don't think there's even a line on this game yet. No, since we're not quite close to Friday yet. Both teams I would consider to be in rebuild mode. Of course, Bob Huggins in West Virginia, Miles McBride, Derek Culver, I think are both gone. They don't have much left over from last year's team. Pitt, same thing. Pitt, again, Pitt doesn't have really much to offer me. But I'm going to, in this case, how I'm going to play it is I'm going to take the coaching experience with Bob Huggins. I'm going to take West Virginia. You don't know what you're going to get with this game. Yeah, I don't know. I personally do not know, but it is what it is. Let's get to a huge matchup. Never mind, sorry. Before we get to the huge matchup, I forgot about this one. BYU hosting San Diego State. Both teams are kind of going to be there on the bubble maybe this year with the tournament. BYU still has Alex Barcelo, but I don't quite like the supporting cast of BYU. Matt Harms is no longer there. BYU is definitely weaker this year. Same thing with San Diego State. Their defense, I feel like still there. I feel like they'll still have a decent defense, and because of that, I'm taking San Diego State. I think it's going to be close, but yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. Alex Barcelo he will try to be the difference maker, of course, for BYU, but I will take San Diego State's defensive grittiness. We'll see, though. That's a coin flip as well. All right, now to the big games. Number 2, UCLA against number 4, Villanova. This could be a potential Final Four matchup and whatnot, or national championship game, depending on how things order out by March. UCLA, as we know, made the huge run in March. They got a dangerous team: Johnny Dusing, Jamie Jaquez, Tiger Campbell. Great team, really great team, ferocious team. Mick Cronin has this team ready to go for the year. Villanova, you got Colin Gillespie, Jermaine Samuels. Villanova's no slouch. They're a really good team. I really like the leadership Gillespie brings to this team. I do like Villanova better this year a little bit. But we'll see. This team's going to be exciting. A very exciting matchup here. But I'm going to take UCLA. I like their team a little bit better. They're just a flat-out machine. Defensively, they can really screw you up. They can score quickly, too. Dusing proved that as well in the tournament. Last prediction here, monstrous game on Saturday night. And also, too, I'm going to end up missing the UCLA-Villanova game because I have to go to bed early that night, unfortunately. But it's for a good cause. I'm going to do something fun on November 13th, but I won't miss this game, hopefully. We'll see. Number 1 Gonzaga hosting number 5 Texas. This is going to be a good game. You do not want to miss this one either. Of course, Gonzaga, the number 1 overall ranked team in the country. They have Chet Holmgren. Gosh, I'm sorry if I screwed that up. Drew Timme, Gonzaga's still a loaded team. I didn't talk about this in the bracketology video, but there's, of course, some issues that have brewed with Mark Few. I think it was like DUI problems, and hopefully Mark Few's got that figured out because it could definitely hinder Gonzaga's capability for sure. You know, you get the off-court issue stuff going on, and it could cause problems. You know, we're seeing that with the Las Vegas Raiders, for example, in the NFL right now, but I really like Gonzaga. They're able to play really, really fast. Their defense is fast. Drew Timme can just hurry in the middle. Him and Kispert were great to watch last year. I'll just put it that way. Of course, Kispert now in the NBA. Texas, of course, undergoing some changes. New head coach. I do like this head coach better. Chris Beard, of course, he was with Texas Tech. Minnesota point guard transfer Marcus Carr is now with this team. Should automatically give Texas a better offense. If it doesn't, there's a problem. If it doesn't, there's a problem, honestly. Texas defensively is good. Chris Beard, you know, hopefully he gets his team figured out. We'll see. Maybe things may not be on track in the first couple games. We'll see. You know, adjusting to a new head coach could make way for some slight issues. Marcus Carr's, you know, it's gonna be interesting. Texas could throw Gonzaga off of what they do because you don't know what you're gonna get. I do think this could be a high scoring game. I could easily see us getting into 80s and 90s, but with Gonzaga being at home, I do like them at home. If this was in Texas, I'd probably be taking Texas, actually. But Gonzaga will have their hands full in this one. That's a fun game for sure. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Those were my picks for the week 1 of college basketball. I will have a bracketology update video, I think, within a week or two. I'm just going to kind of wait to see how things kind of play out with things. I'm going to do them a little less frequently. But, yeah, I'm definitely ready to watch some great games, man. I'm telling you, this is going to be an exciting season. But, yeah, I will see you guys again soon. Like and subscribe if you are new, and take care. I'll see you guys in the next one.